everybody, wanted to make a video on how to do your color chart. 12 colors. I'm gonna use my oil pastels. Notice these are not like professional pastels. These are just student grade pastels and they're pretty beat up, but it'll work. Alright, so first thing you need to do is create your chart. So all I'm doing is taking a ruler and measuring out 1-inch boxes. Okay. You're gonna need probably 13 columns and 13 rows, and it looks like my paper is too small. You can add paper if you're using small paper, but if you're using your big 18 by 24 drawing paper, then you'll have plenty of paper to do this with. I'm just using like a smaller sketchbook just for the demo, but you're definitely going to need 13 rows and 13 columns. Okay, so keep that in mind. And I'm using a pen so that you can see my lines, but I would definitely do this with pencil. Okay, that way if you mess up, you can erase it. All right, so all I'm doing is I made marks here and I made marks here, and these marks are 1 inch apart. Okay, so you're gonna need your ruler here. All right, let me just quickly draw these lines. Okay, today we're using oil pastels, and remember that you are going to need to also do a chart with your chalk pastels, but you don't have to do all of your pastels. You only need to do 12 colors, and make sure that 2 of your colors are black and white. Okay, all right, so now let's do the other ones. Same thing here, just marking every inch. And remember that the inch is the big line next to the number. Sometimes we forget. Okay. All right, so let me just quickly do this. I like to do 2 sets. That way my lines will be straight. Now, color charts seem sort of tedious, but I feel like I learned when I was still an undergrad and also as a graduate student. I learned the most about color by doing color charts. Well, as far as blending colors and what I can get from them. So I hope that doing this assignment will sort of surprise you as far as color and what you can do with color. Okay, so once you have it all gridded, what you need to do is write down. So in the first column, this is a column, I'm going to start to write down my colors. And I sort of put them together like the spectrum or like a rainbow, but it doesn't matter where you put them. And actually I'm going to move white over here and have black. So light to dark. So the first one will be white. white, yellow. Yes, my bad. White, yellow, pink, red, orange, green, dark green. This could be light green. Okay, if you know the actual name of the color, then you should write down the actual name, yellow, green. So this green is actually, let's see, Portfolio calls it yellow green. But if not, that's fine. Blue, sort of like a sky blue. And then regular blue, and purple, violet, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 would be brown. And then I would need another row, and that would be black. Okay, let's see. So, and then you're just going to repeat the same order down this way. Okay, red, orange, yellow, green, dark green, or forest green, sky blue, blue, violet, brown, and black. Okay, once you have it all set up, you can start to work. Okay, so the way that this works is like this. Everybody in this column is going to be mixed or blended with white. Everybody in this row is going to be mixed or blended with yellow. And so on and so on. Okay, so what we're going to do is take our white, and if your colors are dirty, like this one is, you can just take a rag and clean them up. Okay, all right, and so even though the paper is white, I'm still going to color this in white. Okay, so and then the next one is going to be, I'm going to put white down first, and then I'm going to take my yellow, and I'm going to put yellow inside here. And oil pastels, they really like being layered. So you might need to come back with the original color and put it on top. And just the motion of you working in a circular motion like this will blend it together. Okay, so some students, to make it faster, is they'll go ahead and put the main color on all of them. Okay, and then when they're ready, they'll just begin to layer the other color on top. Because if you just put the color on top, you're not really blending them together. I mean, you can use your finger, but sometimes, see how my finger was dirty? Sometimes your finger is dirty. Something that's kind of cool about oil pastels, you could scratch some of it off if you need to start again. Okay, so I'm going to put the white again, and I'm going to put some pink in there, and then I'm going to come back with my same white and go ahead and put it on top. What I want is like a really nice blend. Okay, all right, clean it off. Moving on to the red. Okay, and then see, if I just put red on top, I'm not blending any, it just looks red. So you definitely need to come back with your white and just overlap. And you'll see that they'll mix together and create a new color. Okay? All right, and then let's just keep going here. Okay. So yes, this is gonna take some time. Don't wait to the last minute to do this assignment. Okay, and then just overlap. All right, so you get the idea, but I want to show you something. I'm going to move on to the yellow just so that you can see what happens once you're done. So I would continue and do all of these, and then when you're ready for the next column, okay, you can begin to work in the next column. So everybody here is going to be mixed with yellow. So you can start by just putting your yellow in. So that's just yellow. All right, and then the next, this should be yellow mixed with white. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting it really dirty here. Okay. And the reason for that is if you remember your times table charts, right? That's basically the movements that we're going to be doing, okay? So, so whatever is here, so this is telling me that yellow and yellow mixed together is just yellow, okay? Right here, if I went down here and here, that's where pure pink would be. Okay, and then if I came down here and here, that's where pure red would be. Okay, say for instance, if I went down here and here, this is where pink and orange would mix together. So in this column, I would have pink mixed with orange. Okay, go back with the pink and make sure that I get a good blend. All right, so whatever column you're in, like this, right, that's gonna tell you. So say for instance, dark green and pink, okay, where do they blend together? Right here. So dark green, right? And you don't have to fill the whole box, just a little space right there. And then grab the pink, make sure it's clean, and then you can mix the pink on top, okay? And I'm really putting a lot of pressure. I'm trying to get them to blend together and to create a brand new color, okay? All right, and that's pretty good. I mean, I can go back with the green, but all right, does that make sense? So you have to come down and that'll tell you what to blend in that space, okay? So like this one is gonna be orange and yellow green, so orange, and yellow green on top, okay? Now, I don't want you to have to do the work twice. So what I would do is I would do all of these from here that way, and don't do this side, because like the mixture of dark green and pink would happen right there also. Do you guys see how this is also, this is dark green and pink, but this one's also pink mixed with dark green. Sorry, dark green. So I wouldn't do this side. I would only would only do this side. That way you don't have to do double work. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so don't unless you want to. You don't have to, but just do this side. Okay, and that should make it go quicker. And you'll get experience mixing your oil pastels. And you'll do the same